It's another beautiful day here in Cedar Glen, and just wanted you guys to see something that you probably have never seen yet before, and it's Timberline in the Glen. So with that, we're going to show you inside. Here we are inside Timberline in the Glen. We have we're a seasonal store. There's about 6,000 square feet. We change every season. Right now we're in spring and summer. We'll be transitioning into fall. There's an amazing array of antiques, home furnishings, decorative accessories. So we want you to just kind of meander through and see that there's a story behind every item that's in this store. So you guys, I want you to follow me along. We do little vignettes along the store, and each place, like right now, we just have a little French set up. And as we go, we'll be going into sort of the man's room or the library or the place for the guys to shop while the ladies are shopping and doing their thing. So follow me over here. We are in the professor's room, and we've got it kind of done up with, you know, old arts and crafts bookcases and you know, a piece from Argentina, some French items, a lot of things that you'd find in a library, lots of old apothecary, really cool old shaving stand right now that just came in a couple days ago, along with some of the old shaving supplies. So this is kind of what we do. This is kind of like the guys area. And then as we go further, you'll see we have a flower bed loaded up for spring. So I'm going to leave you there, and we'll start going into the Adirondack Room. Oh, now we're inside the Adirondack Room, where there's lots of snowshoes, skis, lamps made out of skis or bookshelves, birch bark, snowshoes, lots of cool things for a cabin. So here in Lake Arrowhead, we have cabins to chateaus to castles. So we have to kind of morph for each client. So this is the little area where it's more the cabin room. And from there, we're going to go out this way and show you a few more items. Okay, now, here we are in front of Sandy Crier's merchandise. Sandy Crier is a local potter. She's been doing this now. I've been purchasing her items for about 28 years. Everything is done by hand, and it's all porcelain, and it's amazing. She signs it, and I call it functional art. But the key word, I think everyone finds that it's happy. So that's just one of the unique things that you'll only find here at Timberline in the Glen. This is her only shop, not anywhere else in the world. So with that, I'm going to go and show you a couple new treasures that are going this way. Okay, and now we're kind of like in a little vignette that I did that's kind of Frenchy. One thing that you'll find here in the store, and you won't find very many places, is Kathleen Cades custom lamps and lampshades, all done with vintage fabrics, all vintage beading, all done by hand. So these are pretty unique, one-of-a-kind items that you're only going to find here at Timberline. With that being said, we also have rustic garden furniture. This is a vineyard table. Comes along with a great bench, trunks. This is kind of what we do all the time, just revamp the store with new, interesting merchandise every day. It always changes. So we're going to see one more item, and then we'll let you guys go. Okay, and here we are into, we call it the Asian room. A lot of the things that are in this room right now just came from someone who used to serve in the Korean War. And so we have a lot of hand-carved teak, ebony, some really cool things. Actually, there's a window that came from Scotland. We bought the whole entire ceiling, and that was one of 12 panels. So that's kind of cool. Here's another one of Kathleen Cades lamps. So with that, we're going to go one more place. And since we just finished showing you a little bit of the French, here we are with a little bit more. It's the traditional blue and yellow, along with now the spring and forsythias, the dahlias, the daffs. So this is kind of what we do, little vignettes, antique chairs, Art Deco table, Adirondack fire tools and andirons. So I wanted you to see one last item that I think you'll have fun with, and that's the flower bed. Well, and here we are in what I call the flower bed. It's basically because it's in a Victorian frame, headboard, footboard. What's cool is we're one of the few places that carry what's called the natural touch. So these roses basically look and feel just like the real deal. So that, along with sort of our crystal section, antique crystals and chandeliers, something that we change around all the time. Now I bet you're wondering how all this came to be. And I will say that I've been coming up here as a kid, always wanted to live up in Lake Arrowhead. Came up, and guess what? I now live here, and I've been here 28 years. Prior to that, I had a designer showroom down on Melrose Place, and we carried antiques, home furnishings, but we also carried fabrics and textiles and wall coverings. Opened up a place called the Santa Monica Antique Market. From there, really decided that wasn't my wheelhouse, and I loved it up here so much I wanted to get out of the rat race. So I came up here to Lake Arrowhead, met some wonderful people, and this just morphed into what you see today. What you probably didn't know is this store at one time was Mrs. Stater. The very first Stater Brothers was right here. There's a meat locker in the back. There's still, there's still remnants of the place that Mrs. Stater, this is where it all started, and people came for their penny candy, and it just morphed into something pretty big. So with that, I just want to thank you for giving me your time. Enjoy the rest of the show, and please come and visit us. Also, if you do and you mention seniorliving.tv, we will give you a 10% discount on anything that you see in this store. One other thing, if you want to get a hold of us in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to direct you to Joe, who will give you all that information because he's the techie guy.
Hey guys, and if you want to follow us, we're on Instagram under Timberline in the Glen with 2 N's, and also on Facebook for Timberline in the Glen. You can also contact us through email at timberlineintheglen@gmail.com, or just send us a private message and we'll get back to you. We're located in Lake Arrowhead, California, which is in Cedar Glen, California, Southern California, and you're welcome to be our friends and follow us.
Here at Timberline. So welcome to Timberline and welcome to Lake Arrowhead. Next time when you're up here at the mountains, visiting Lake Arrowhead, be sure to come into Timberline. We have great antiques, and everyone here seems to have a lot of fun, including the customers. Yes, I do the custom floral arrangements here at Timberline as well. Make sure you do not miss our party that's coming up. It's generally the second weekend of October. It's our anniversary and a kickoff to the holidays. It's also our appreciation to the customer and a huge thank you to you guys. We have complimentary hors d'oeuvres and drinks, non-alcoholic and alcoholic, and Bob usually comes up with some kind of martini, so people generally don't want to go home. Next time you're at the lake, be sure to stop by Timberline. Nice to see you guys. Thanks.
Last but not least, I want to share with all of you, if Joe and myself are not here, we have a really professional, proficient staff that are not only courteous, kind, they're obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent also.
Indeed.
And what I want you to know is this is Patricia. She's been with us now how many?
16 years.
16 years. Our newest baby in the group is Pam, and you've been here how many years now, Pam?
On the mountain?
On the mountain, you've been here for
forever. I just don't want to give you my birthday.
So she's a longtime resident. Actually, both Patricia and Pam have been customers in the store way before they came to work for me. And, you know, that's pretty much, I would say, every staff member here in the store started off as a customer. With that being said, I don't want to exclude you all from being invited to our open house party. And in fact, we're letting in the chickens right now. And we have an open house party. It's in October, second week of October. It's all catered, wine, champagne, lots of fun. You're all invited. Come enjoy and join the fun and festivities. You'll see hundreds, or at least close to 100 Christmas trees. We're known for our big Christmas parties. So with that, we want to thank you again, and it was a joy having be able to participate in this with you.